Hello, baby, and welcome to something new. Re-recorded. Sorry for the one guy who saw and left a comment about the last video. Uh, it's been so long since I recorded. I would say I forgot how OBS works, but I never really learned properly. But I figured it out a little bit better. So we should have no problems now getting a cleaner recording. So yeah, I recorded this yesterday, fucked it up, deleted it. We're gonna play a new run. This is Lost Flame. I've been hearing very good things about it. People really like it. After playing for, I don't know, probably I've played for less than an hour. Oh wait, never mind. This is a session. I had it open. I've probably played it for about 2 hours, and I can see why. It's really good. It's something different. Yeah, so we'll get into it. So, I don't think you've ever seen anyone play Dark Souls, but this game takes a lot of inspiration from the Dark Souls games, which are quite good, but they're real time kind of action games, so it's interesting how they've been able to get that feel. Um, so every run starts in the Grey Shore. You awaken clasping cold iron and warm glass. Not much, but it is enough to move. Yeah. So we won't go through all the controls. This isn't a tutorial. We'll give a little overview though. So we have our health and our stamina. We have a little mini map on the top right. The game's pretty clear about what's going on. It's normally pretty easy to tell. There's like water. I don't think you can necessarily examine the environment, which is a bit of a shame. Down here at the corner, we have the different things we can do. So we have our inventory, which right now is just a short sword and our spirit file. Oh, I did that in the last recording. Most games you right click to bring up context menus, and you left click to use. This game's the opposite. So you have normally 2 charges. I've just used one. It heals all wounds, restores stamina, and cures negative statuses. So there's something you need to have these charges because there are things that will kill you. Not by depleting your health, but I've been petrified, and I didn't think to use the spirit file to get rid of it, and I just got destroyed. So we used a charge, but it'll restore after we level up, so no big deal. Yeah, we can also the different weapons kind of determine what these abilities are, as well as some of them are locked behind how fast, or rather, how much weight we're carrying, how encumbered we are. So I can lunge, I jump 1 step and attack with plus 20 to hit, and double damage. I can jump over for the same bonus, land behind an enemy, and then I can strike in front of and behind me. I don't think it's double damage actually, I think it's just my normal damage. I think 100% there means just normal weapon damage. I can attempt to disarm a target, and then I can tumble out the way. That's very useful. And I can parry, which I believe I can do so long as I don't have a shield. And it's very good. It's like a free attack. It blocks and it attacks. And as I change items, these will change. I might get some new ones. Yeah, but that's basically it. We'll head on down. So there is an area to the top right here I can go to. It's a lighthouse. I went through my very first game and got completely destroyed. I think you're supposed to come back. So we're going to start in the Hungry Caverns 1. These depths seem wanting to swallow all light and life that enters them. Can the rocks themselves hunger? No, but there are some hungry beasts. So we have a soulless hound. Pretty easy to take care of. That'll be the exit there. We have a soulless bandit or outlaw. So something interesting about this game So I'll attack him. There's a red circle around me. That means he's like readying up an attack. I'll attack him again. Now he's about to hit me. I'll hit. Actually, it's not glowing yet, so I'll hit him again. I think I kind of knocked him off balance. It's not glowing. We'll hit him again. Easy enough. So we didn't show the parry, but we can see when our enemies are gonna attack. It's not just kind of blindly walking into them, like how something like Brogue is. Okay. The auto explore is not perfect. Wait for this guy to come here. Knocked him off balance. I want to show off the parry, but we're taking these guys out too quickly. And then we can just go down to the Hungry Caverns. So we can see the stuff we're picking up. It's unidentified, but we will identify it when we level up. So it's pretty generous about the identification. You basically just can't immediately throw stuff on unless you have a scroll of identify. But you really don't have to wait too long. So here we see our first boss. We have Ivar, the oldest giant. Ivar was born among the giants of Anora, but never stood with them. When the others took the oath to guard their statue, he turned his back and walked into the caves, choosing silence over duty. In the damp cave, the mold crept through his mind, eating thought and memory alike. Now he shambles mindlessly through the dark on borrowed motion, not by curse or sundering, but because the mushrooms think in his place. Yeah, so here's a giant. He's kind of like a boss. And he's the first guy that's going to show us that it's smarter to... I shouldn't have hit that guy. It's smarter to get our positioning right. So, as you might have noticed, the mushrooms hurt me when I hit them. But they also hurt Ivar. So we're going to try to get him to destroy most of his mushroom friends. We'll come here. He's about to attack, so we're going to parry. And we block the hit and do some damage to him. He's about to attack again. He missed one there. We'll take out this lichen. It's pretty harmless. He's not doing a good job of taking these out. He's missing everything. It's kind of embarrassing, Ivar. Maybe they updated it so he doesn't hurt. No, he's killing him sometimes. So we're able to do a lot of damage to him. We're going to move out the way again and hopefully finish him off here. And we got our level up. So easy enough. I forgot, so we should have opened this chest. There's always a chest here. There's always Ivar. We'll get some items from it, but we could have got them identified for free for us. That mushroom is standing on that sword I want. There's also a ring here. A glowing Griff Steel longsword, so it's a magic artifact. It's going to be hopefully pretty good. We'll have to level up one more time. But we can just dip on out of here. And now the real game kind of starts. So we're in the Twisted Chambers. We can put on this hat. We can put on 2d2 plus 1. Oop, didn't mean to do that. 2d3. I would love to put this on soon. I think I'll just keep the iron sword on for now. This first floor shouldn't be too hard. We'll do a parry. Got quite a few outlaws here. He jumps and hits. I guess he didn't, I don't know why he didn't do damage there, but we can take him out. Took them out, no problem. There's our level up with the parry. So now we can see, should I open this, but whatever. We'll wear the leather tunic. We have a blood amulet. Become immune to damage after killing an enemy. That's pretty good. We have a ring of speed. That seems probably very good. And then the blessed light of day. So it does... it's -2. It's still doing way more damage, I think. I'll have to do the math real fast. +1 to sight. And immunity to curses. That seems quite good. So I forget, what's our damage? 2d3. So the way these numbers work is it's based off the sort of Dungeons and Dragons way of finding out numbers. So it means 2 dice that are 3-sided. So the minimum roll is 2, the maximum roll is 6. So for this, the minimum roll is going to be 4. So the minimum roll is 1, but the maximum roll is... oh, sorry. 2d9, so that would be 2 there, 2d3, 4. Yeah, okay, I did that right. So the minimum roll is 1, and then the maximum roll is 18. Yeah, the maximum roll is way higher. I think that means it's good enough to wield. It's definitely better than the shit we're just lugging around right now. We have some scrolls. We can jump. We have a scroll of web. We have remove curse, and we have 2 summon monsters. Some healing potions, potion of confusion, potion of endurance. Okay, so we're feeling pretty good. Yeah, way stronger on average. We'll do a parry. Can we do another one? Not yet. Our parries do have a cooldown. Got another level up there. Yeah, so with this sword, we should be flying through this next level or 2 at least. We'll go down to the Twisted Chambers too. So we also, every time we level up, we get a soul shard, which upgrades one of these stats, and it's just, it tells you right there what'll change. So for example, our sword scales off strength and dexterity. So if we upgraded either of those, it would increase the damage that we're doing. It's not a bad idea. Constitution gives us some resistances. We can carry a little more, or wear a little more. More health. There is magic, but we can't do any of that right now. Dexterity always seems good because it gives you more to hit. So I'll just throw 2 in there for now and save 1 to be flexible. Not gonna light the campfire yet, although I guess there's... yeah, I'm gonna clear these out before I light the campfire. Ooh, we have a big guy. Caden the Mad. Once a flame lobber of the Order, he broke away before he ever learned proper waxmancy. He wandered into bandit groups and built his own version of fire magic from trial and error. His flames behave unevenly, but he can flood the ground around him with enough heat to burn anything that lingers too long. This is actually my first time reading the descriptions. I actually thought you only got the little short description in the corner. But they do actually give you tips about how to deal with his patterns, which is interesting. So you kind of want to get in and out. We don't have any range, but that's okay. Oh, he's throwing some fire at us. It's a bit of a dick move. Took 1 out. His buddy is attacking him, which is good. I think we're just gonna take him out, get a level up. Pretty easy. And that's all for the floor, so we're gonna go back to the pyre now. And this is another Dark Souls kind of inspired mechanic, having these bonfires or campfires that represent safety. These bring us to a little village where we can buy some things. Amulet of Security, Ring Against Adversity, plus 20 to hit, reduce all damage received when surrounded by 3 or more enemies, not lose stamina when a hit. Interesting. Amulet of Security, below 5, shield, seems kind of risky. I kind of like the ring though. I don't have enough, it doesn't matter. We can feed items to this guy. Stuff we don't want to, he'll give us sort of new random items. Interesting. We're not really interested in that yet though. We get 6 stamina after killing an enemy, that's amazing. Get a Ring of Cold Resistance, that's situationally really good. We also picked up this square bottle, which contains a knight that will come and help us. So we have our first Scroll of Enchant, and we're going to use that on the Spirit File, so that way it has an extra charge. And that's all we really need right now. I'm going to head back down to the Abysm. It's a good made-up word. The wound upon the land, a chasm into the bowels of the earth itself. Nothing born here should see the light of day. So it's quite icy. Probably a pretty good time to get the cold resistance ring, actually. We have the shape-shifting child of If. Born without shape, it imitates whatever life it remembers. Each transformation leaves a residue of what it once was, until no trace of origin remains. The longer it lives, the less it knows which form is truly its own. And then we have a Hail Beast. He shoots out hail and ice all around him. Oh no, so we're quite hurt. We're gonna... Oh, I should have healed instead of moving. So we have died, but we're not doomed. We've actually lost very little progress. And instead we have become cursed. So we come back to the campfire, and we have a new effect. After being hit by a weapon, receive an additional 1 dark damage for each 3 equipped cursed items. And some of our equipment has been cursed, although it seems like none of what we're wearing, which is because I think this has given us immunity to curses. Not quite sure. This potion was already cursed when we picked it up. It seems like we only got the personal curse, which, since we have no cursed items, does nothing. So if we die again, we're doomed. We'll get another curse, and I think all of our items will become cursed. And then if we die after that, that's it. I think when you're doomed, if there are ways to become undoomed, and same with cursed, but I'm to be determined. So we're gonna try this again. I got a little cocky with that cold Ooh, I gotta put these back on. Ring of Cold Resistance. Okay. We'll enchant our Spirit File again. We do very little damage. I don't love that. Looks like we have a wizard and a squire. Not too worried, he's burned himself. Ooh. We'll do a parry and he's hit by the fire. Hurt himself again, okay. We're starting to warm up. We'll parry that guy. Okay, we're warming up a little bit. Pick up this amulet in a second. What is this doing? He's got a Wand of Blood Drain. We're gonna heal. Oh, he disarmed us, that bastard. We'll parry him. We'll take the wand. We'll take the amulet. We get stuck in an endless ice loop. Auto-exploring. What is this guy? A wax golem. So he's basically any fire kills this guy. Physical and light damage. We do have potion of liquid fire. Maybe it's worth it throwing it on him. He'll immediately die. We get a level up. We have a wizard, and then what is this guy? Walking flesh. Just kind of a little construct. Getting quite close to death. We'll parry him. Drink again, take him out. We have one more use on our spirit file. We can take some better boots. Hit his buddy. As long as we can dodge around, we're okay. What is this? Nixie. No one knows how Nixie came to be. It moves deep within the frozen parts of the abysm, where the void has turned cold and still. She calls great storms with no warning, burying everything in thick ice and blinding wind. Unlike the other hail beasts, she does not wander. She waits, surrounded by silence and cold strong enough to stop the air itself. So, I'm probably going to throw this other potion at her. I think I know just a thing for that. Didn't do very much. Not impressive. She kind of seems not super interested. She really does just sit there and wait. So we got another level up. We're feeling good. We have a Wand of Blood Drain. Restores health. That's pretty good. We can throw on this helmet. We can drop this cap. Fire, cold, and lightning damage is prevented and collected in the amulet up to 10 points of damage collected. Up to 10 points. Okay. Attacking enemies with weapons and evocations removes all collected damage and deals it. Okay, that's pretty good. We have some cursed boots. Cool, we're gonna keep going. Big guy right there. I lose my balance. Don't know exactly what happened there, but he was easy enough to take out. I fumbled and he fumbled. Call it even. Where are you trying to go, buddy? Spazzes out, gets so lost. Another quick level up. We'll parry this, hit, hit. dancing all around this guy, trying to find an opportunity. I think we're just gonna take it. Okay. We're getting into the groove of things. Lost my balance, fucking up the parry. He ran away. Got that one though. And then we'll go going up to the Abysm 1, which it doesn't seem to want to let us do. Please. I believe it'll be around where the boss was. I think you only have to kill the boss to get to the exit. There it is. And we've made it to Abysm 1. What's the move? Anything new? Not really. What's our spirit file looking at? 3 of 3. We're gonna let the these shitty wizards do most of the fighting for me. It's very annoying about these cobwebs. Although luckily the fire will burn the cobwebs away. Oh, I dropped my sword, god damn it. Why not? They're fighting their bro. Pick our sword back up. Okay. So that's everything from there. So we're going back to the surface, to the Fortress of the Candle. There's kind of a... This is like the end of the tutorial, I guess, because there's a guy here who, if you just like face stomp into him, he's gonna kick your ass. So the game's like, have you learned to hit the parry button yet? And we got through that all right. Before we go up to this area, I want to explore a little more down here. Okay, doesn't seem to be too much. So the next area is the monastery. This is kind of where things are picking up a little bit. We have another pyre here. We're gonna clear out this area first just to kind of save our progress. Got some scrolls. Okay. So now we can head back to town. We can also head back to the Twisted Chambers if we would want to. I haven't seen too much reason to go back yet. Let's see. We still have the Ring Against Adversity. I don't really need to worry about the stamina with the Ring of Grit. Although it's still a pretty good ring. I'm tempted. Don't want to replace either of those. I don't really want to replace either of the... The only thing that keeps me from buying it is I don't exactly understand the wording of reduce all damage received by. Is that just all damage in general? I don't know. We're gonna buy it. I want to buy something. I guess I should have checked my other rings I have on. Maybe I have... I don't have any new ones yet. Well, that's okay. I think for now we're going to go back to the monastery and continue the adventure. So we're in the monastery proper. These guys, there's a lot of dudes that summon monsters, which I'm actually incredibly worried about right now. Luckily we just leveled up. This is not good. Spiders bite. Protection from webs, spin webs over hit enemies. You know what? Fuck it, we're throwing it on. I think we're about to die here. Do we have a scroll of teleport? Potion of protection we need. We need... You know what? We're gonna throw this and hopefully they all start killing each other. We're going to... Burns everything around. We could try to summon some monsters to help fight, because they're not our friends, but they fight everything. Jump out of here. You read a scroll, select a direction. Did that not work? Does it not work because I'm confused? I don't know if we're getting out of this one. We don't want to do that. Potion of healing, potion of extra healing. He's webbed and dead. Okay, we're working on getting our way out of here. Don't want to run into more guys. This is profoundly not good. We're a bit away from a level up. What we can do is strike behind. I'm immune to webs. That's very good. Okay, we're making our way out of this. Somehow. No, I hit the acid. Oh, I'm such a fool. So we are doomed. So we go back to the pyre. Your equipment got cursed. Increases shield by 1 for each equipped cursed item. Well, that seems quite good. Curses are bad, but that seems good. Interesting. Tough. Yeah, so we do have like a regenerating shield now. And it's for a third of her health, so it's pretty sizable. Come here, you son of a bitch. There's that level up. Double parry. Huh, so I guess being doomed isn't entirely all negative every time. Able to parry all 3 at once there was kind of awesome. No, I was not paying attention. Oh my god, I was looking off screen at something. I'm fucking. Oh my god. Oh. That's what happens when you just click a button and you're not looking at the screen. Okay, so when you're doomed and you die, you died. We get a little stat screen. This adventure's truly over. Shield cursed. Quite nice. We see that was the 3,980th run in the rankings currently. Not very good. Wow, that's really embarrassing. That's not very far. But that's okay. That's a good showcase for the game. I think I'll be playing a little more of it while I have some free time. I like it a lot, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Glad that I finally fucking figured out the recordings. I'm really stupid. But that's okay. That's why I install pipe. I love you, baby, and I will see you next time. Hope you have a good night.